Welcome to Formula 4 from Oulton Park. This weekend sees the 250th race in Formula 4. Drivers you may have heard of that have been in this paddock over the years are Lando Norris, Dennis Hauger, Logan Sargent, Oscar Piastri, Zane Maloney and Jack Doohan. There's been 142 drivers over 9 different seasons and 68 race winners up until this weekend. This is a circuit that has seen triple race wins in the past, Zane Maloney and Luke Browning. Currently leading the championship by 2 points is Rodin Carlin's Louis Sharp, where he won his first race here in Formula 4 last season. James Higgins qualified in first, with Kanato Lee lining up beside him on the starting grid. Following race 1 on Saturday, Kanato Lee was your race winner. And in second place, Aqil Alibhai, and third place was Deagen Fairclough after an epic drive from P8 all the way up to that third step on the podium. I spoke to all three after their celebrations. Wonderful trophy as well, first place. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really happy with the first position. A lot of points on for the championship as well, so I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, you came into the weekend with 100 points, is that right?
Yeah, 100 points and fourth in the championship. And I think with this, I probably got closer to the lead. So I think just have to keep it consistent for the next 2 races and then hopefully get the lead by the end of this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, because the championship leader, Louis Sharp, is only 40 in front anyway. So that's sort of more than catchable, really, isn't it, if you end up finishing quite high up?
Yeah, 30 points is not too big. It's like a race win and a few good consistent finishes. So I think just again, like, I'm going to get a consistent result in race 2 and race 3, and then hopefully just get a lot of points and then catch up to Louis and maybe overtake him by the end of this weekend.
Now, you started second and you managed to obviously get into first place on lap 1. So what exactly happened?
Well, I just got a good reaction and good launch off the start, and then from then I just went into the lead by turn 1 and then just kept my head down and then just drove away.
You did, because as the race was finishing, you pulled quite a big gap there.
Yeah, it was being consistent, pretty quick lap time as well, and good race pace. So I'm really happy with it for the next 2 races as well.
Perfect. Wonderful trophy, wonderful first place. I wish you luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Aqil, wow, another trophy. That's absolutely wonderful. How are you feeling?
Thanks so much. I'm feeling absolutely ecstatic for this P2. I mean, halfway through the championship, so really happy to be starting it off like this. I mean, hopefully we can end off the championship like this, like how we start in the second half of it. I mean, it is fairly decent right now, so hopefully we can stand on the podium a lot more times before the end of the year, and let's see where we end up.
From your point of view, how did the race start go?
I think I had a fairly decent start on both of starts. Unfortunately, we did have a red flag in the middle, but I had a really good start on both of them. I think the second one was a little bit better, and then from there managed to secure P2 and stay P2 throughout the whole race. Overall, I think it was a decent race. We just lacked a little bit of pace, but I think we should have it tomorrow. If I fix up the smaller mistakes, we should definitely be.
Smaller mistakes? What were those that were happening today?
I had one really big moment in turn 3. Which gave me quite a bit of a shock. I mean, it was a really big moment, so I managed to save that. So, I mean, that's what basically made my whole race. And then from there, I just tried to be as consistent as possible to make sure that I don't make any more mistakes and I can actually secure P2.
Yeah. How was the track out there today?
I mean, it was a little bit different compared to yesterday. I mean, the temperature definitely did change from today compared to today from yesterday. But overall, I think the car suits this weather a little bit better than it did yesterday. So I guess there was a little bit more grip out there today than there was yesterday. So overall, I think it was quite good. And this circuit is quite good once you get it right. But again, it's one of the most difficult circuits to get right. So it's rewarding when you do, but not so rewarding when you don't.
I noticed there's even sort of a bit of a hill start for those who are a bit further behind. But how does it feel just sort of coming up that hill just before you get to that start-finish line?
Definitely. I mean, it almost feels like a roller coaster. So I mean, you're going up and down throughout the whole circuit, loads of bumps. So I guess it's quite the ride, you could say.
Congratulations on another trophy,
so
and good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
Deagen, Fairclough, oh my goodness. You started in P8. How on earth did you end up finishing in third?
Not really sure how, but obviously we had a good car under us and I was able to perform at my best, and obviously I gave it my all, obviously needing these points going into the second half of this season. So I think we've done a good job there, and getting on the podium's great.
Can you sort of relive passing everybody that you passed?
It was mainly on the outside of turn one on the restarts, and on the first start we was able to pick the most drivers off, and then from there it's kind of you're trying to maintain your gap or try catch us, but it's so hard in the aero washing these cars. But we gave it our all, and a mistake from another driver was able to promote us up to P3. So I'm well happy with that.
How does that make the rest of your weekend look now from your point of view?
Hopefully we can do that in the two races tomorrow. Obviously being the full reverse grid tomorrow in race one. It's going to be quite difficult. Obviously, you got the people that weren't too close in qualifying, starting at the front, so close in this championship. So I'm just going to try to give it my best shot, and hopefully can get a good start and pick some drivers off in the lap one, and then just pick them off each lap.
It sounds quite good and sounds quite exciting. This circuit looks wonderful. How is it to drive?
I'd say it's quite difficult racing because it's so narrow and it's bumpy, and it's like got camber corners, so it's quite difficult to actually get any overtaking opportunities done. Last corner is probably the best, and you're just kind of positioning the car ahead of you where you want them to be, and then you've just got to focus on actually trying to get past them. But it's so hard at a narrow circuit like this, obviously coming from Foxton where it's wider and you're able to just ping past them. But I think the team's done a fantastic job, and everyone for the sport it's just been mega so far.
Well, you did a fantastic job today, absolutely extraordinary. Congratulations on that P3 and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Across the weekend you can find live coverage on ITV channels.